chin suits. This is my show, my audience.
What? There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, so, as you probably heard, there was some background music. It's because it was the prologue stuff for the Devstream that they would normally do. So it's just kind of taking advantage of that. Also, before we continue the stream at for its actual thing, you may have noticed in the upper left corner that we've met the goal. Alright. We've met the goal for $500 raised for the Quest to Conquer Gangster campaign. if you were watching primetime last night, that's why. You go, boy. He's expecting quiet time. It's gonna be. It's gonna be decently quiet. So, let's see where the volumes are at in terms of everything. But yeah, so I donated I donated the rest of the way so we can make the goal for $500. If we go beyond that, that's lovely. But later on, I will have to do a Veil Breaker giveaway and a 500 Platinum giveaway. But that'll be later. So let me see where the volumes are at. Alright. I think I usually have to turn it down to that much.
And?
Hello, everyone!
Yeah!
Welcome to Devstream 165. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the couch for being here.
Oh.
No problem.
She was talking to the couch.
Talking to the couch.
Yeah. Not the people on
Yeah, Kratos from God of War frame.
This is how I look. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's how you look every day?
Yes.
It's natural.
Who are you guys dressed as, by the way? Yep.
Which sign is your mic on right now?
What sign?
Side. Do you plan on looking that way when you talk?
Hey, everyone.
I hope he does.
And with that, I'm going to. Well, yeah, I'll leave those on, but I'll try to. Ads might have gotten hit with ads, so sorry. We get your Switch in handheld. I want to get your reaction. Oh.
I feel like every stream there is one incorrect mic at all times, primetime included,
I might win Costume of the Year.
Might you?
of the decade.
Okay.
Of the
How's
Of
that?
the decade.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. We are doing a little Halloween stream just because it is Halloween on Friday, so this is the time to do
Friday.
it. Sheldon really went all out this
Yeah,
year.
I'm, well, I've got the shirt. I've got
We've got the Quest to Conquer Cancer
Yeah, the
shirt.
Quest for Conquer Cancer. So I'm the Quest for
best.
Conquer Cancer guy.
I love it.
Yep.
That's your costume? I'm the Quest to Conquer Cancer guy.
You've been campaigning this whole time. You are the face of Quest to Conquer Cancer.
That's right. I mean, you've seen me on all the things.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. We are going to do a little bit of housekeeping before we jump into all of the things that we have going on today. First, Twitch drop. We do have a AMP arcade adapter. You'll notice a little familiar.
I missed the Twitch drop. I was at work.
Alerts going live later. Secondary arcane adapter and Exilus.
Hi, Crow.
It's a bit of an adapter day, if you will.
The best type of day, the adapter day.
The adapter day.
Yeah.
Nice
Love this.
adaptation.
I can't even run with that. I'm trying.
There's no runway. Okay, it's adapter day.
Adapter day. That's
Okay.
all you need to know.
That sounds good.
Hi, Cal. I hope you rest well after your day at work.
Could you spell adapter?
Go.
Is it A or O?
A-D-A-P-T-O-R?
Adaptor?
Adaptor. No, instead of adapter.
There's also no
You
two
don't know?
T's, but
It's a writer.
proud of you. We also have giveaways on this stream, some Platinum and a Revenant Prime Access, our latest and greatest Prime to grace us. And perhaps we'll do some extra Revenant Prime Accesses. Time will tell. But let's do some introductions on the couch before we jump into anything. Let's start.
Go check out Cal. It's past
Well,
midnight,
to
so
my
yeah,
left,
it'll be going
Pablo's
soon.
not couldn't make
Also
it,
Cat,
so
yes.
in his
Pablo,
place,
we miss
We got-
your...
We have a very
Steely.
articulate Saga for all of our needs. And then I will be Rebecca Ford for the day.
But are you?
But am I?
Are you?
Do you know what I'm dressed as? We'll see.
That's what I want to
Howl.
How many
I
people
don't
are going to
really
guess it?
I'm surprised you don't know.
No,
It is a gender bent.
Oh.
I'm not surprised you don't know.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to talk Warframe. Lots to tell you, community. So get comfy, sit tight.
I
have
also
a whole
brought the,
grimoire full of notes.
the Ray.
From
Grimoire.
2019.
This actually was the last notebook I used before we closed for COVID, and it is a little sad to go back. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit of a heartbreaker, but we must take our heartbreak and turn it into
Chad is
heartwarming.
guest. You are Howl.
Yes.
You got it.
We were in a. Who are you? You're Hal.
For Howl's Moving Castle, or from Howl's Moving Warframe,
Oh.
which we'll talk about today.
Hey.
Lots of moving parts. My name is Megan Everett. Nice to see you. I am Venti from Genshin.
Are you Zelda?
No! Venti from Genshin Impact. And who are you?
I'm Eric Vetter.
He's Venti as well.
and
Kratos. Better.
I'm Kratos' brother.
Oh, wow, he's an artist.
And I'm
See
Sheldon.
how I adapted that? Okay.
And
Oh. You cool.
I'm the Quest to Conquer Cancer guy.
Yeah, I can't even say it.
QTCC guy.
Yeah, that's me.
Speaking of Sheldon, can you read the tiny text at the top to see how much we've raised so far?
We have raised
No shot he's going to read that.
$88,504.
I'm pretty sure.
Sheldon!
He's dressed as the good vision guy.
Wow. He's got your contact lenses in today.
There we go.
Quest to Conquer Cancer, it is our finale next week. It's the final week this week. Monday, we have a big finale stream starting at 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. We're going to be streaming all day with some really awesome Warframe creators. The community team is going to join as well, and we're just going to hopefully blow it out of the water. We're trying to get $100,000 this month for October for Quest to Conquer
We
Cancer.
are very close.
We have the
Do
incredible
it.
floof over there, the sawed-off floof that you can purchase in-game.
I ordered
You can
one.
purchase it in the merch store and get
I
it
ordered
in-game
one of the
box.
floofs.
That is,
Or that floof, rather.
we got blankets, we got pins.
He looks edible.
And angry.
Edible and
He's an
angry.
angry round boy. An angry round boy. You can do exclamation point merch if you would like to check that out. And then exclamation point donate if you would like to donate towards the Quest to Conquer Cancer campaign. Like I said, October is very quickly ending, and hopefully we can get to $100,000. So thank you for everyone who's donated so far, and appreciate all the ones to come as we round out. Round out. October.
Oh.
Speaking of, Dean, would you like to go to my gameplay?
Oh.
Would you like to?
Wow. Would you like to?
Ooh.
So our next
You're really
tiers for the Quest to Conquer Cancer include some cosmetics. And currently, the 90,000 one that we are almost unlocked is the shoulder ribbon, the Conquera shoulder ribbon.
That
Oh.
is so pretty.
It's got little dangles.
And it matches the,
Dangly
kind of hard to see with the ephemera, but I do have the last year's Conquera chest ribbon there as well, just kind of putting the
So
collection
something
together.
tells
So
me
we have
that
the
with
ribbons
each
that are gonna be unlocked at
successful
90,000, and then we have
each
the beautiful ephemera that
sequential
will be
year,
unlocked at 100,000.
we're gonna
This
get
will be
like
given to
leg
everyone
armor for
via
next year,
inbox
is what I'm
at the end of the
thinking.
campaign. So everyone can use their Conquera collection and show off the amazing work that you've done this
So we have to hit 100,000.
Got to hit 100,000.
Can
and
you
this
tint
could
it?
be
Like, can you go through and give it some fashioning?
Are you ready?
I think so. The attachments for the
Oh, that's
Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh, a little mossy moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
cool.
Okay.
Like a mossy moment.
A mossy.
Oh.
Oh, that's so
A
cool.
little mistletoe. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Christmas Megan has
Oh,
Christmas
man.
Megan has shown.
Oh,
Trying to
boy.
get this away,
That's
okay?
true.
Don't even
True.
say
Get
that out loud.
shopping.
Let's pass
Love it.
Halloween first.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, default colors. But we have to reach 100,000. So exclamation point donate. If
Oh,
you
we'll
are able to
reach
donate.
it
If not,
with,
thank you for being here. Your presence is
Is
a present
is
as
that
always.
bar live?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
It will update as things
we go.
happen. If anything happens, we'll know.
All right,
We
awesome.
hit 90, we'll know. We'll see it.
The
We'll see
late,
it.
most
We'll
recent
see it.
donation that's reading up there. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but
Boom. 805.
Going, it is
31.
going.
it
as
was
we're talking.
biggest
We'll
with
have to see. We'll keep an eye on that
69.69.
as the stream goes on. All right. You can cut away from that, Dean. I am finished with that. Let's talk about our next update. We did make a post in the forums about
Emo would
what
be
you can expect
good.
in October. We did some hot fixes and such at the beginning of October, and then we posted saying we were going to go a little bit dark on hot fixes and updates because we were gearing up for our next one, titled Echoes of Veilbreaker. Echoes seems to be a theme here, Reb.
Yeah, we're doing a cadence now where we drop a major-ish update that has things that we know we're going to need to follow up with some code changes or even just revisions. We always are, well, not always, we're trying to get into that habit of major update and then an Echoes update just to either expand upon some ideas and concepts from the original. We did it with New War, we did it with Angels of the Zariman, and now we're doing it again with Veilbreaker. So Echoes of Veilbreaker is coming soon, and we're going to talk about what's inside of it. So we can, maybe we'll even play
Like
some, Meg.
200 plus
coming soon.
Ostron items for the dojo to
yeah,
decorate
the
with? Yes, please. Yes, please.
I believe Dean has an asset ready to go. Coming
Oh,
November 2nd, which is next week on all
November
platforms.
2nd.
November 2nd.
That's next week.
That's
Oh my
next week.
God.
Don't even say it out
That's-
loud. Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
It's almost Christmas.
It's not worth it.
November 2nd,
Merry
next week,
Christmas.
Echoes of Veilbreaker is coming on all platforms. Now, we want to talk a little bit more. We did talk about it a little bit last stream, but we want to talk a little bit more, as to what you can expect. One of the most important things to note, and we did note this in the forums, is that it is a cert build. And what that really means, in layman's term, I guess,
Is it certainly awesome?
it is certainly Grados.
It is certainly Grados.
Killing it today. I love it.
One of the most important things about a cert build is it allows us to put code fixes and changes for console live in this build. So things like that will be fixed in Echoes of the Veilbreaker is fixing the Felarc dual mode chamber and mounting momentum evolution 3 perks that are not working. That is a code fix that we wanted to get in this build. It will be in this build on all platforms. Things like that required a code
Her
fix or
armor
change can be put into this
is
cert build.
amazing.
And it's also possible some crossplay fixes require.
Like,
Oh,
if
Who
I
knew?
could
So maybe that's an
cosplay,
important part of
that
it.
would be it.
maybe fixing Look Link, which is top of my list.
Oh, that's actually, maybe we should keep that broken. We can save other platforms from
From this problem.
That's
this
rude.
problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's rude. People need to see my
Use of Christmas
on
is 8
Xbox.
weeks.
I did. I did.
But seriously though, that armor though, fucking
We do have
hot.
some cross-platform play
I love
fixes,
it.
And there's some stability fixes as well. We'll talk more about kind of the summary of how cross-platform play is going in a bit, but let's jump back into Echoes of Veilbreaker. Top of that list there is the Venkra Tell and Sprague fights, which we have talked about before. We've shown that art that doesn't actually exist. We've done it all. But now we have actual art. Let's just get rid of this and show the nice little zoomed in version, shall we, Dean? Oh, baby, there they are.
Yes.
We've taken some artistic liberties. They don't coexist in the same level.
They do not.
but,
We're still taking artistic
We
liberties.
always do. Every time we show these characters, we have to give some context. But yes, yeah, I don't know how much you want to talk about this. We're going to show some stuff.
One sniper,
Yeah, it's-
one hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to show those as well as
we are.
cosmetics.
Okay.
But it is important.
I
to
love
note
how they're
for the
veiled too,
Venkra
so you
and
can't see
Sprague
how
fights,
ugly the one's face is.
Currently, as you know, on public, these two gals exist in the Void Sabotage mode. That mechanic itself is not being touched. Their meshes are going to be updated to their new and improved look, but these new boss fights, per se, are going to be within Call's Break and Armor missions, so you're going to be able to experience them individually in their respective missions. So I do believe, if I look at my notes here, we got Venkra-Tel. She's going to be in the Prison Break mission. And then we have
Oh.
Sprague hiding out in the Junk Run mission. And these are going to be optional. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to.
Yeah, I think generally speaking, with Echoes of Veilbreaker, which is this update that's coming, we did take a look at the Call challenge loops. You know, getting your cred from the, or I guess from Call store when you're going for all of your Call, tokens to do your shopping in a store. There's basically two ways that you can get them. There's those sort of scavenger-based ones, and then there's complete without dying.
Right.
What we're going to do with Echoes of Veilbreaker is we're going to just shift things into a little bit more of a convenient way for you to play based on feedback. So things that require you to find, 5 of X item. Not only is it cumulative, so if you find 3 in one mission, that'll carry over to if you do
I
it again.
cannot
We're
wait
also
for
gonna
that.
oversupply. So say if you have to find 5 of something, we're going to put 7 in the mission so that you have a little bit of margin for error within that one run. And then we're going to be adding a bit more combat-focused challenges as well, so that there's not too many that require you to scavenge. So sort of in summation, what we're going to be dealing with is these optional boss fights, which could also be challenges for you. So instead of something like, find 5 things, one of them might be help Venkra. So you would go do this combat
Help?
thing. So a little bit more of a combat focus. We're adding more, we're oversupplying the challenges so that you can, you don't necessarily need to backtrack, and it's cumulative. So
Wait,
it's going to
help?
just be a little more
Excuse me,
comfortable. We still intend for you to do the challenges.
I know we can't
overall, of
help
course, if you
the
wanna earn
wolf
good standing
because he's
players shop
too
with
far
Chipper.
gone.
And then actually one other thing with Chipper is if the Archon
Help?
Hunt defense missions, you have your little operative there. That operative is actually going to be Chipper now with some new VO and dialogue as well. So we're just kind of plussing all of the things we added for Veilbreaker.
There you go. And we're going to show a little bit of the Venkra fight. I'm not going to show it all. Dean, if you'd like to go to my
Ooh, here we go.
computer. Now,
Well.
I've cheated a little bit and fast traveled to this section. By this point, you should have a couple brothers with you if you are, in the family.
Yeah, if you're breaking veils.
If you're breaking veils, you should have a couple brothers with you. I don't, and they are kind of crucial for this fight. You're going to need some brothers for this fight. So we're just going to show a little bit of the beginning and how this is going to play out. Again, optional. Sorry.
I was wondering why that room was so open.
Now, if you were wondering, what would Call feel like as a sniper?
He only has one eye, so you gotta.
He only has one eye, and there she is, Venkratel with her sniper.
Oh boy.
And now I get to
that's so dope.
sniper her. Oh, where'd she go?
That's so cool.
It's harder to aim though with that one eye.
Don't worry about it. Oh, no!
Oh, Meg, you're letting Call get hit.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Nope, no hits. Oh, there we go. There's one.
The drop off. You gotta do the drop. Should we do blunt versus blunt?
Okay, all right.
Oh, here we
Blunt
go.
versus blunt.
Oh, well
All right,
done.
good luck.
I don't think he's there.
Can you destroy hers? Oh,
Oh,
she's
no.
Oh my god.
1v1.
Crit, very well.
Oh.
Yeah, don't let his other eye get shot out. Then he
I need two
Yeah,
eyes.
see.
That's how it. That's
Oh,
what
she got your blunt.
I'm gonna break her blunt. Come on,
You
Sherry.
could try. Oh, there's a soma cord there too. There you go. You
She
can get it
moved?
too.
Oh.
She did. She's moved position.
Another blunt.
All right.
So as we can see,
Yes, you are Call.
as we can see in the, oh my
You're
god.
gonna die.
No, I'm
Meg.
fine. I'm
Yeah.
fine. Everything's fine.
Are you in God mode?
No.
Do you know what button to hit?
Not God mode.
You can do this. You can. Oh, I can see your little tactic here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look at me. Oh, she can't see me. Oh.
Oh, you might die.
Nah, I don't know. Oh.
Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
You
Oh,
can do
don't
this.
hide.
Venkratel.
You can do it.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
It's a lot of health left.
No.
All right. So now we're in
Whoa.
the second phase of the fight. Where
Hey!
you do need brothers, so I can't do this
Thank
fight
you
right now,
for the
but
$20 donation.
look at, she's got a little bit of a drone action. Oh, don't want to get in those.
Let me just pull that page up.
All right.
And that's all we're gonna show you. Dean, cut away. Cut away. You saw nothing.
I see lots of people in chat saying they've got the end fight feeling, the Metal Gear feeling.
Oh,
from it,
yeah.
which is cool.
Yep.
Which is
That's
cool.
neat.
I like
Yep.
that.
So that's just Venkra. There's obviously.
Thank you,
Sprag
Black
in,
Steel, for the
Junk Mission,
$20.
but that's just kind of a little taste
Very
of
much
the
appreciated.
optional
Very cool.
Mission for Venkra.
Yep. They're going to be just optional ways to enhance those missions. You can go into them, get
Yeah.
some, you know,
520,000
and
no,
then-
just
Yeah,
$520.
that's basically where we want to see these going for the next little while with Echoes of Veilbreaker. Give you a bit more of a combat focus for those. Kind of close the loop on them. Make the defense mission for the Warframe segment and Archon Hunt have a bit more character to them. So Chipper's getting brought in with some lines and some fun. So you'll be defending Chipper, and then
Thank you, Kuro.
Oversupplied.
yes, oversupplied missions. Yeah, there's good.
I don't think I've ever really heard that term before, and I love it.
Yeah.
Oversupplied.
Well,
yeah.
it's a bit more of an oversupply just to make the experience
like this
for
fellow here. He's oversupplied.
oh, oversupplied with art skills.
Yeah.
Boom. Thank you.
Yeah, he's an
Correct.
I got you, bestie.
And then also about Venkra, Tel, and Sprag, you notice their weapons, sniper and hammer. We have turned them into skins that are going to be available in the market. Dean, you'd like to go back to my gameplay.
Ooh,
Appreciate
here
you.
we go.
Here we have on the Rubico Prime sniper. This is the Avex sniper skin based
Very cool.
off of Venkratel herself. So you can have a little bit of a Grenier moment there. And then on my Volnus hammer, I've
Oh yeah.
put on
No
the
joke.
big bonker of the
Okay.
It's been too long since I've been on stream with Meg.
thank you.
Yeah, the old big bonker.
I love it.
I believe you meant the Renok
Oh,
hammer.
sorry, yes.
skin.
The Renok hammer skin. I apologize. I
Oh
apologize.
boy.
The Renok
So something
hammer
tells
skin
me that the
based
code
off
name
of
for that
Sprag's
was called
weapons. You
Big
can get those as
Bonker.
skins in the market if you want to, vouch for one of your sisters.
Vouch
Yeah,
for the
he
sisters,
is.
for the scale break for the brothers. This is
Ooh,
a family.
Wow, it's a family show.
It's a
Male
family
brothers.
show. It's not
Welcome.
family.
I really like
Bros.
the skin.
All right,
of
Dean,
the
thank you.
sniper. That is sweet.
All right. Moving right along, we do have some more cosmetics within Echoes of Veilbreaker. Dean, you can come back to my gameplay. Sorry.
Dean is playing ping
Oh,
pong.
Dean hates me.
Styanax, you say?
We do have another alternate
Oh.
for Sir Styanax. Here we have the Styanax, pronounce that.
Garusik.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Garusing helmet. Another
Wow, that's
one
like
in the
4
arsenal.
alt
Styanax
helms
will be
out of the
market.
gate.
And we do have some.
Excuse
later
me?
on the stream, we're going to have some more information about our next.
This boy doesn't even have Tenogen.
You'll
What?
procure such blueprints for the Starnax alt helmets. For right now, it's in the market.
Super cool.
We got some remixing coming.
People are asking what toggle dev green screen is.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Just
Never press that button.
well, you can.
It's a
If
big
people
red
want to know, we have
Don't press that button.
Why not? It's a great button. Don't press it.
It's the best button ever.
We're
Just leave the mystery.
leave the mystery. Okay, it's a mystery. Don't hit it. It's
Have
for.
the
I think
temptation
it
with
tells you what
someone
does
else.
right
Okay, it literally tells you. It's dev build only. It's for all of our content creation teams internally, art animation, to get a closer look at the models in Arsenal lighting, with the model in engine in the Arsenal setting, so that they can.
It is kind of cool.
It is cool.
Dean, how do you feel about that
All right.
button?
Hit the button.
Click
It's
the button.
so
Dean wants me to hit the
anticlimactic.
button. Click the button.
It's
Whoa.
literally it goes into a T pose and you can just look at the model in engine. It is so
All right,
anticlimactic.
Dean, if this breaks, you cut away real quick.
Yep.
Oh, God,
There you go.
That was super.
You know what? That's actually really good. I hope
this
they
is just
include
one
that
of
because
the,
the
yeah,
artist
yeah.
references
It
for
just-
that would
it
be
helps the team,
amazing.
Look at their materials model.
What a
Oh,
year.
cool.
2023.
It's more of an A. It's
Wait,
like a
2023.
A pose, but yeah.
I want it.
Awesome.
He looks great.
He
His
looks
helmet's great. New helmet coming in Echoes of
Actually,
Veilbreaker
nice
for
close up on
Starnax.
the helmet. That's
Yeah, it is
Well
like
done.
Gothic
Thank you.
Greek, and
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
it is my favorite of them.
Oh, he's got like a little
Ooh,
crown,
so
maybe a little Game of
cool.
Thrones.
It's incredible.
Love to see it. Little House of Dragon. Anyways.
And that's not a T pose, that's an A pose. There's a difference.
Last Devstream, we did talk about one of the Archon Shard ephemeras that was coming. And we have not only that one coming, but another one. And we're going to show you them today.
Oh.
I specifically want to put it on my Wisp. Oh, Wisp. Because she's looking ravishing
Why?
today, might I add. So, that's not what I want.
Very cool though.
Yeah, that's Tenogen too. That
Oh,
skin there.
so
You can get it
awesome.
and support the artist.
Shardbane.
Cool.
Artist.
So
Oh.
we have 2 Shard ephemeras coming. These will be in Chipper.
Yes.
In the Chipper
Yes.
store if you'd like to spend your stock on these ephemeras. And both of them will react to the Archon shards that you have installed in your Warframe. Currently, my Wisp, she is, let me go back. She's doing pretty well. I got a couple Tau Forged. This is a dev build. This is not my real build. A couple Tau Forged in there and a couple regular. This is
You
cheating.
cheated all this. Okay.
But if you were to perchance have a 1 Tau Forged, a couple normal, you are going to be able to make your ephemera react similar to mine. So this is the Shard Bane, and we're like, what does it look like?
Yeah, so those ones,
Ah.
the thinking with this is that we wanted dynamic ephemeras based on the.
The ephemera
actual
looks
Archon
like
shards you have installed.
back
So
pain
if you have
simulator.
Tau Forged,
Yeah.
they'll show, and these ones, yeah,
Infinity Gauntlet.
because there's 5.
Oh, that would look so good on Chroma.
Stegosaurus vibes, but essentially we wanted you to be able to show off your actual builds with your ephemeras, so that if you're in a relay or
Hi.
you'll sort of see what investment you have in a frame. So
like it.
this is one of those things where what you see on the tin is, like someone has put 5 amber shards in, but you'll only see the shards you have installed for this ephemera. So you can.
Oh, I'm
buy
looking
it
forward
in
to the second
anticipation of
one.
putting it on
Looks
a
so
frame.
painful.
It does.
Have you seen Archons?
yeah, that's true.
Quite the chest pain. And this is a
Your
little
back
bit
pain.
customizable. Obviously, the shards will remain the color that they are, but you can change the, I'll call it gassy effect of it. You can change that to different color if you'd like.
Gassy effect. Eh?
That's
If you
my
wanna have-
nickname in college.
Yeah, just the gassy effect.
Said it.
Gee,
You
what's
can
up?
change the gas, but not the crystals. And then our second one, this is the one that we didn't show. So right now in the arsenal, it's just going to look like that. But this one's also going to react to the shards that I have installed.
Oh.
I know this one looks painful.
Yow.
So I'm going to just I'm walking around and bam.
The balance of
Oh,
powers
that's
Oh.
so rad.
Oh.
is marked with
You can see the Tau Forged ones, you can see the normal ones.
Yes.
A little dynamic.
There you go. So if you stay still, they sort of come in and out of your frame.
And this one, you can actually change the color of the one inside your chest.
Chaos Emeralds.
Do you want to do a lime green one?
You're right.
Do you?
If.
If only.
You know, it's kind of funny. I actually
I really appreciate
did a
that.
scheduled tweet for Dean
That we didn't do a line.
for like
Why did you come back?
roughly 6 months from now or something like that.
Okay.
Your book's really great, thank you. A couple other things that are coming in Echoes of Veilbreaker. Call is going to have Captura. So if you've ever wanted to take a picture of Call in Captura, you're going to
looking
be able
pretty
to do
good.
that, in his own little
On my
arsenal.
end.
You'll have the classic Captura button. Go in, take pics of Call in your lovely fashion frame. Might I add.
Lovely.
Lovely. And one really minor thing currently exists already, but you can fast travel to Call's. Ignore those. You can fast travel to Call's Garrison, but now we've exposed it a little bit more. It's not hidden behind the profile. It's now straight up Call's Garrison if you're in the Drifters camp. Spoilers. And you can go right to him instead of going through profile. Yes, Dean.
Just Better's mic pack is
Aw.
Kratos.
Probably my abs.
Yeah,
Not
it's probably the
Kratos.
abs.
Not
drawn on
Kratos.
at all.
And then we do have in this update as well a little bit of capture quality of life. We did see a lot of comments about the transparency of the menu while you're doing capture, maybe fading in a little bit so you can see exactly what you're doing. So those, of course, will be listed in the patch notes, but we do have some up deck. And then just one
Hey,
notable
welcome
fix
back,
I wanted to
Internet,
say, because I
for
keep seeing
Cass.
it, is we are fixing compresses additional bubbles, not exploding with radial damage as intended when modded with multi-shot.
Yeah, and I think that's the other part is there will be plenty of fixes in
Plenty
this
of
update as well.
fixes and
We
changes.
we have all of these sort of feedback loop and improvements for the call missions. We have some new things for you to earn with your call mission currency, and then we have a little bit of a flavor for the defense.
Don't
mission,
stab
which
your
we have
internet.
We have general fixes. as
Stab
well.
your internet service provider.
And some of those
You're,
fixes.
you're excited about the chipper part. I can just tell. Every time you say it, you just kind of like this grin starts
It's
coming.
being able to defend Chipper as a Warframe is very, very fun.
Very, very fun.
He does not back down from a fight, so
He's a spicy guy.
he is.
And one other thing that is coming in Echoes of Veilbreaker, Dean, there's, I believe, an asset of Ember. We do have a new pack getting rid, or replacing, sorry, the Initiate pack. We're going to be doing an Ember starter pack. So if you are interested in the Fire Queen herself, this pack has Ember, Nakana, her Phoenix helmet, and essential heat mods in it. So you
And then imagine her with that. What was it called? The Bane of.
the Bane of Ember
Yeah.
with the Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
It's a look, it's a vibe.
It would be. That's
yeah.
that's kind of like that's what I started thinking of right away. I was
All
like, how
green?
could I? What could I do with not green? What could I do with Ember? In
Oh,
this? Yeah.
there you go.
I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, so that'll be coming in Echoes of Veilbreaker.
Yeah, and that's next week. So next week, all platforms.
Eric
are going to
can
get
whistle
Echoes of
a
Veilbreaker.
cricket.
We're gonna get everything we just talked about.
Dean, do you mind going back to that
What?
Echoes of Veilbreaker slide, just to the summation ones? People might. Sorry, I told you I wouldn't deviate from my plan, and I deviated. From my
plan?
plan. I'm a liar. There it is. If you want to take any little screenshots, boop, now's your chance. This is, of course, this is just kind of a list of what's coming. There is more, like we mentioned, changes, fixes. It is a cert build, therefore fixes that required code are going to be in this. Stuff maybe that console wasn't able to hotfix while we were in that hotfix realm on all platforms will be in this update. So you're going to expect some lovely patch notes by the community team, detailing everything out next week, November 2nd.
Yeah.
She's coming.
What is the Scout Landing Craft? It is the bull core, but it's the player version. So.
Yes, we did show it last week on the Devstream. It's the little chunky Grenier ship. And that's going to be in Chipper's store as well.
It is. It is. It is indeed.
Get yourself that landing craft. All right, let's move on, shall we? But
Okay.
first, shall we do a
What's
platinum prize, Dean?
You are running the show, and we are here for the ride.
The power. No.
I know.
Delicious.
I don't know, but what do we have for donations too?
We've gone up at least by it looks like about 1,000.
Oh.
Oh,
since
yeah,
the
almost
stream
at
started.
90.
And now,
Udon soba.
yeah,
Udon soba. Oh my
Sova
goodness.
has won 1,000 platinum.
How did they do? What did they do?
Whisper us your Twitch name and phone number.
Oh,
and
no.
then,
No.
Post in chat your address.
No! Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias and the platform you play Warframe on, and we'll get you your 1,000 platinum.
This synchronous no.
Username, password. into the chat.
Very
Most of
good.
the Quest for Conquest after Guy. That's not how he would behave.
No.
Your
Oh.
costume is
He would be
woefully
he would be like the Quest for
principled, lawful good.
Christopher Conquer Cancer guy would be really.
Christopher Conquerkin.
Christopher
Okay.
would be really. Okay.
All right.
Somebody just posted their password.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
please
Scroll up, scroll up.
No, not the phone numbers. All right, back on track we go. Speaking of track, we have a little bit of a future ahead of us, Reb.
I hope so. I hope this
Whoa,
is.
there's a whole future.
We do. We do. So I did want to talk about Duviri. At TennoCon 2022 this year, we showed you the opening bits to the quest for the Duviri Paradox. We kind of give you a world into our next open world. It's going to be very different. There's very different. We're recontextualizing a lot of what you know about Warframe. And of course, at the end of the trailer, we told you winter 2022. And frankly, that's just not going to happen. We need more time. So we are moving the Duviri Paradox update until 2023. So that is the big news of the stream. I think for a lot of you that have been with us for a while, you kind of know that when we decide to push something, we either wait the week before, but if we have a chance to get ahead of moving it, we will take it. So that's what we're doing.
Dean, I know you have an asset. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
it's-
color me
It
surprised.
feels like still half true. It's still winterish.
Yeah, we said winter 2022. It is being moved. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm not, bringing news like this to the community isn't easy. I'm not happy to have to do it, but with the way the update's been going and some of the recontextualizing we want to put in, we absolutely need more time to deliver on the vision for it. Because it's
Doing pretty good.
So different. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun, and we need more time to work on it.
But I mean, we still want people to have stuff to play.
That's
We do.
right,
That's
Sheldon.
true.
And if maybe
So-
people are
We wouldn't-
spying
Oh,
that there's a little winter 2022 spot right there.
Oh, right there.
Lewis Prey.
We are going to be doing an update in winter 2022, bit of a lead up to Duviri,
Yes.
called Lewis Prey.
Yes, Lewis Prey is going to be the 2022 update. And this is a very, very classic Warframe update. It has a lot of core bits of what bring us to our love for endless missions in Warframe. And it's going to have a bit of a lore drop for the frame that's coming with it, which is to say we're going to talk about our 51st Warframe, the wolf-inspired Warframe. And that frame is, in fact, releasing this year with Lewis Prey update.
Ooh.
This update will come on all platforms. We'll go through a lot of it today, but what we want you guys to know is we are working on Duviri, and we're going to talk about it in our January Devstream. But
Stanley.
as for now, we really need to go heads down, focus on our vision for it, and not release it this year so that we can kick off next year, bringing everyone into the Duviri Paradox Devstream, talking about exactly what this update is going to be that differentiates it from other open worlds and, frankly, the game.
Yeah.
And so that is sort of the news for Duviri, but we are
Varuna
absolutely delivering you a
is the
very
name
classic
of it.
Warframe
Okay.
update this year. It's coming in winter. It is Lewis Prey, and we are going to talk about it.
We are going to talk about it. It is important to note.
And show, too.
We have a lot to show, a lot of wolfy art. A lot of wolfy art. Speaking of the wolf, I think we mentioned this before, but the wolf Warframe, we'll call her Varuna. She's got a name. Varuna, she was going to be in Duviri, and when we were thinking about, what can we do this year leading up to Duviri, we're like, let's take the wolf-inspired Warframe out of Duviri and make this kind of prequel leading up moment to Duviri. So we're taking the Warframe out of Duviri and going to give it to you this year. And we're going to talk much more and show more about Varuna. Obviously, the
Hello
name
there, lieutenants.
itself, thank you so much to the Design Council and the community at large for submitting those names and voting on those names. Varuna did win.
Who was the one that came in
that name.
second? Or was it third? I
Oh,
can't remember.
don't you just
Don't,
wait.
if you would like, wait.
Okay.
Sheldon,
Sorry.
just wait.
Okay, what am I waiting for?
You'll see. You'll know. You'll know.
I'm just saying I like some of the other names
Oh, I
better.
know. And you're going to like what I'm going to say, but just hold on.
Okay.
Good you're sitting there.
Sorry. We'll get there. I'm
Be
just
quiet.
so
Everyone be
excited.
quiet. Yep.
Varuna is her name. It was originally submitted by Orabel in the Design Council, so
Very good.
shout out to PC10 Orabel for that. And let's jump into it. We got a whole bunch of art. I know we have an artist with us blessing our presence. Let's get into it. We have the work in progress model of Varuna. Ooh, walk me through it, Eric. Walk me through it.
So cool. So on the left side, you can see the initial pass that Greg did. And,
Shout out, Greg.
Greg. And there's 4 different wolf heads.
Yeah, why don't we talk? No one knows anything about this yet, so we're gonna jump into what actually this frame is and what it means for the players. In the Lewis Prey update, you're going to get a Levirian for Varuna, and you're going to get a lot of story about who she is, why she has these 4 wolf heads. But I think the fundamental part of how this frame will play, how this frame will work, is that each head is a unique creature that once roamed her side. What happens to them you'll have to see. And each one has a distinct name. They are her beasts, each one represented by an actual name that just so happens to be
The second, third, fourth, and fifth. Runner-up names from the voting that happened. So the names are going to be of her heads.
Cake and eat.
Cake, I told you you were going to like this.
All right,
We have
you're right.
Rashk,
That's-
Daener, Lyketh, and Ulfrin are going to be the names of her wolf heads.
So
Nice.
the way that's going to work is each power is going to correspond to one of her former wolves. What happened to them again, you'll have to wait and see. She's going to draw on their energy. Each of them had a different archetype that maybe you had to make into how do you make a wolf head look like stealth or one look like,
I wanted to change the Fenris, but now that's a different name.
Different name?
Sorry.
That's okay.
That was kind of the starting wolf, and then I wanted to kind of try and get the aesthetic with the name that we chose,
Yep.
the stealth, the snarl, and the other one there. So, and I thought, how can we show that like a nice silhouettes, and when you look at the warframe from behind or in the front, you should be able to tell like what head is what, right?
Yes.
So, and then we went a step further and thought, let's put a little unique kind of signature item on them, perhaps like the nose ring, an eye patch on their 3 eyes. And you made a great comment about like maybe instead of that using an operator eye patch idea.
Or even like the Kubro stuff we
Yes,
have.
exactly.
We have a lot of Kubro cosmetics in the game, and it stands to reason that when she
Yeah.
was the heart of the pack with her 4 loyal, Kubros and or wolves, that we'll make sure that they get that sort of distinct treatment
Absolutely.
when they became part of her.
Yeah, this warframe is turning into really cool.
Yeah.
The lore is really making it too. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I think there's still one more. Like I think there's another.
We got another,
Yeah. So there's kind of the.
Ooh, we get to
them
zoom
starting
in
to be
there.
muddled.
Damn.
I think just a rough.
Okay, the back of her
WFC
legs. What
from Greg
is
so
going
far,
on
so,
there?
yeah, it's gonna be pretty rad when it's done.
Yeah, and I think one of the key designs of this frame when you're actually playing her is this frame actually won't have a passive. And what we're doing is when you go in mission, you can either cast each of one of her wolves, or you can hold them, and real time in mission you can choose what your passive is going to be. So I won't say each of them have an archetype for what type of wolf they were, either stealth, aggression, getting food for the pack, and then of course there is the alpha wolf. And each one of them has that corresponding passive that you can change mid-mission. It's going to have a custom HUD element, so you know who you've called upon to have active. And what we really want is for each of those wolf heads to articulate in a different state, so you know who is at your side. So we really are going all in on this heart of the pack. She is going to have a lot of unique things with her gameplay, and I'm very excited to be working on this and getting it in game for this year.
This year, Lewis
Excited
Bray?
for the tail idea.
Yeah.
Without saying too
Yeah.
much.
Oh.
but-
I did see a question like, do she got a tail? It's like,
Mm.
you just have to wait and see if she does have a tail in one form or another.
Yeah.
Sigma wolf alpha wolf. We're using general wolf adjacent terms to
Right.
convey how she's going to be wolf inspired. She's her own creature. Lua's Prey will have a Laverian for her, where you can definitely learn more about her.
She's got a story. Oh,
Hello?
Speaking
Oh.
of.
Speaking of, this is work in progress art of a. Do we want to say his name?
Well, maybe people know. If you played Angels of the Zeramin and you looked at things and you
Oh.
looked at things, you might know who this is.
Look and
who's gonna-
listen.
Let's
Oh,
try
that
to
bastard.
He's
Okay.
the
Oh, there was one. I saw it.
yeah.
Tuvul. Stardust,
Nailed it.
I think, said
Nailed
it.
it.
Yes, so Tuvul is going to play a part in the story of Varuna, and we are kind of taking a
That bastard, yeah.
Valerian, where we really were inspired by the anime and used a lot of the art from that within Skymax's
It's funny how often you can say that about an Orogan. I was like, oh yeah, that bastard.
Work in progress of what we can experience in the Laverian for Varuna.
Yeah, the Chimeki brothers are already sketching out ideas for
Oh,
it.
they
It
are.
looks so rad.
As they do.
So and that was Marco's piece. Amazing. So.
Marcos.
Yes, so Tuvul, maybe the Lua's Prey update name will all be themed around Lua, which of course you're probably wondering, you'll get this new frame, you'll be able to play her, and what exactly are you playing? Where are you playing it? I'm sure.
Where
Could this update be? And why?
Deimos, no.
No, Deimos' Prey?
I've got all these ideas.
Yeah.
Nothing fits. Nothing feels right. I can go into my gameplay
Oh, yeah,
super
let's-
deep.
I
now.
hope
See it.
with
Very
this
So the name of the
Lua's
update,
Prey
Lua's
update
Prey.
that they
One can
show.
only guess that we will be going back to Lua.
So if
Oh,
you
hey,
have
new
finished
node.
The second dream, you know where this
2 new nodes.
thing has come
This
from.
rock.
Who knows?
Hi,
To
Francois.
where it came from in this
Yeah,
place,
exactly.
and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Lua world and add to
Have
each
fun
of
with
the
your
worlds.
D&D
There's a
party.
little allure behind them. So we're adding 2 game modes. They're going to be survival with a twist. So we're going to call them conjunction survival, which you will learn all about by playing. And they are sort of survival gone to the
I don't know if this is going to date me, but conjunction, junction.
What's your function? Yep. Yeah, we got some grammar. Oh, there's your. So we have a survival with a twist. This is going to be 2 different difficulties, and then you can add Steel Path on top if you wish. And this is where you'll be earning Varuna and, well, more of her, which we'll show later. And what this is going. Well,
Okay,
those of you
that's
who know,
cool.
you know, and
Okay, I really like that.
you don't know. You're about
That
to
loading?
You can assume that.
Very nice.
So we're gonna
Drop
have
ship.
a new
It actually looks like a freaking
way
drop
this
ship.
game mode works with what Lotus has to say about this place. It's only unlocked
Like they're
after
actually
Orphan,
running
and
off
players
and
are
then
gonna
doing a
come here to
dive.
this
I love it.
part of Lua. There's going to be something that we're calling a masterpiece tile that's going to give you some lore. And for some reason, there's these pockets of black and white.
Oh, yeah, right.
Interesting.
And here and only here in the star chart, other than Railjack, you will be able to use your mech, and there is a reason for this. This will be something that is sort of within the confines of these mission types. So we're kind of just going all in on survival with twists. We have a little bit of lore for those of you who know. You'll be able to find this masterpiece tile and learn a little bit about it and why Lua might be reacting to something happening. And yes, you can use mechs. Yes, there is survival, but every
It
5
makes sense
minutes
that
you
it's
spawn
Lua
a
first, though.
variant
They're typically
enemy
larger
that if you
tiles.
keep them alive, they're going to drain your survival faster. So the intention with this game mode is you're going to go in, you're going to be playing your survival, you can use your mech, and the longer you stay, every 5 minutes, an enemy that if you've played Angels of the Zeramin, you'll know it's not an angel though, will spawn and drain your life support 2 times as fast. So you're going to have basically sprints every 5 minutes where you have to take out
an enemy.
to take out an enemy, and then you can just go ham, stay in as long as you want, earn Varuna here, earn some of her gear here, and if you're a bit of a lore hound, you'll be able to find this new room that only find this.
You can sniff it out.
Sniff it out.
It's a wolf laugh if you're
We're
wondering.
just gonna.
That's what a wolf sounds like when it laughs.
And these black and white spaces will give you, as a player, some buffs. So when you're in them, you'll be able to. We won't talk about what the buffs are now, but when you find them, you're going to want to play from them because your Warframe will benefit. So whether you're going to be in mech mode,
Yeah, like this is like some very preview.
yeah, it's a little bit of a flavor twist, and it's going to give you a way to earn the new Warframe, maybe learn more about the worlds, and you're going to be able to go through these black and white void pockets and figure out what's going on.
Pockets. That's the best. Great.
That was my nickname in high school.
Okay,
Void
watch it, Kratos. Kratos does not have a high school diploma. I've seen that guy
That's
talk.
true. Boy.
Yes. Right. So this
Oh,
will.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the new mode.
This is
This is the function of conjunction.
Yeah. We took survival, we flipped a couple wrinkles in it to give you that escalation every 5 minutes, where if you don't deal with the new ads, that you will certainly fail. So yeah. And there's going to be 2 nodes, as I said, which are probably good to show the difference. So I can talk a little bit about that.
I'm on the hard one.
Okay, so we will be skewing the drop tables, so if you play the harder one, you'll get better odds at the new stuff. So you can sort of entryway with the base one, or then you can come in here and have different odds for the Varuna and her gear.
Megan, go get life support.
Meg's just built different, but she might.
Can you do your like slide and headbutt thing?
You want me to do my headbutt?
That sounds so cool.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Joe Walls, you're it.
Coming
You're
through?
it.
Oh my god.
Indeed, indeed.
Cool.
Yes, so this will be for this year. You'll have your Lewis Prey update. It's going to have that Laviering. It's going to have the new Warframe. It's going to have mechs in survival in normal gameplay with some wrinkles at the 5-minute mark. And it'll be permanent to the game. So if you've finished the War Within, you'll be able to access these missions right on Lua. You can get yourself geared up for what
Oh.
might be
My
a,
black and white.
look at that.
So cool.
All right. Someone check her mech pilot license. All right.
Careful.
Excellent.
Very cool. Okay.
Level up your void, right? Come on.
I'm a winner.
Oh, and you won.
Guys, I did it.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. Just a big winner. But you were talking about other
So you have to
things that come
shoot down those like Deviri
Yes,
Moa that
signature
are coming
weapons.
out.
up. Signature weapons. Let's talk about
Yes.
it.
Oh, okay.
Of course, any
I think.
warrior woman needs an axe, which I think
Oh.
we showed the concepts of last stream.
Yes. So now we have a little bit more.
That
work
looks
in
like
progress,
Kaz's
version
work.
of the axe. This is going to be one of her signature weapons. She will have an axe, and she will also have. What's it going to be?
Arc gun?
Have a long-range weapon. This is going to be her signature primary, and it's going to be a little bit of an energy.
Marco,
sniper,
okay.
And she'll be axe in hand, sniper holstered, ready to go.
I'd like the bonker in hand, but.
Okay.
The big bonker. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
big
They are
BB.
not compatible. Don't,
Oh,
don't even
I
think
can't
about
have the
it.
big bonker and the. All right.
And there will be more things coming
Okay.
with Varuna, but those are 2 that we wanted to show you here
Oh, that's
today.
really cool.
And then as well, other things that are coming that we have shown, Zaku Deluxe.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Are we sure that?
The art that we are going to show you is very work in progress in
Okay.
engine. We showed the concept at TennoCon, I do believe it was.
I think
with
last
Zaku.
year.
That's
I think.
how long
Oh
it's
no,
been?
we showed what's also coming with Zaku Deluxe
Yes,
at TennoCon.
yes.
Which we'll show you as well.
And if you know, you know. Don't spoil it for other people, but you'll
If
know.
you know, you know. But this is a work in progress in engine version of Zaku Deluxe that it will be coming.
Oh, I'm
with
not sure how
Lewis
I feel
Prey.
about that.
We have, of course, the classic version, and then we have
And then we have the.
Yeah, so this
What is that sound?
it's a skeleton near Halloween. So with this, this is just
skeleton
again, the
format
character
I
art, this
like,
isn't
but
written
I'm
or
not
anything,
sure
so
about
you can
the other.
imagine that, yeah, we're asking you to use your imagination, but it's beautiful. It is sculpted. It is gold. It is elegant. It is indeed the deluxe that Zaku deserves, as they are
Absolutely.
the.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of Zaku Deluxe,
So
well, not
loud.
Yeah. so-
Zaku Deluxe coming in Lewis Prey, but we've also
Yeah.
our deluxe
Looks
skin
decent, but I wasn't
backlog,
a
the
fan
one
of the
that we've
2D
shown,
costume
we
first
try to
place
get
and
those
knew
bad
that-
boys out. The other one that you have
Yeah.
seen, not coming in Lewis Prey, but will be coming after.
It still looks too
this Deluxe.
masculine.
It's going to be Baruch Deluxe, so you can expect that one near future update will be coming next.
Yes.
But that means that we have, after Baruch Deluxe goes out, we have finally
Caught up?
caught up to the things
Yeah.
that we have shown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of deluxe skins.
Congratulations to us.
Yeah.
We finally-
Wow.
Wow. It's all the stuff we've ever
10
seen.
Yeah,
years.
and then we're not going to show deluxe for we're gonna figure out how to show them.
Yeah, we're done.
But yeah, very
Closer to their
excited to
release.
be.
No, that's
in,
amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blank slate. Like who could be next?
We get very excited about deluxes just because they are so incredible. So we love showing them, but we're gonna try and do something a little different. Show them when they're a bit more ready, as
Yeah.
opposed to just like, hey, look at this.
Well, we'll
see you in a year.
That might not be true next Devstream. Who knows?
I have all
Yeah,
the powers.
exactly.
I can. Well, remember what Steve?
Yeah, you're right.
Bring whatever he wants.
Steve
Yeah.
brings whatever he wants. But
Which, speaking of,
speaking of, bring whatever we want.
Where do we go?
Included.
What's going on?
Sorry,
don't know.
Spent a lot of
can
copying
you draw us a deluxe right now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it
Can
live.
on your
do.
shirt,
Yeah.
on your
I
6x6.
brought the lipstick.
Actually,
so I could-
which deluxe has the most abs? Probably Frost Harka. if I-
That's a beard hair.
It's beard hair, I swear.
All right.
Why did you
Oh,
bring that
okay.
up? Anyways, something a little more to feast your eyes on, other than the 6x6.
Other than that.
Actually, can we go back to the graphic recap of
Oh,
everything? I
I thought you wanted to look
Good
more at the abs.
recap
Lewis Prey.
Lewis. Oh no, the Duviri 2023 Lewis
Okay.
Prey and
Yep.
crossplay. Because I do want to talk
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit about that. So next week you get Echoes of Veilbreaker. It has new stuff and fixes and quality of life and new things to play. And then default Hildren. Good point. That's definitely Taylor on. But yes, we do have the Lewis Prey update this year.
beards.
It's going to come
Winter
out.
2022.
It's going to come out later this year, wintertime, and you'll be able to play that new frame,
Yep.
that game mode with the twist,
Yep.
with some more things to earn. Don't worry about the asset I already
Kind
talked.
of with a road mark.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, there she is.
Yeah, and then I just wanted to let everyone know that the cross-platform
let's talk about that.
play.
You're really getting ahead of yourself.
Oh shit.
What's that?
Okay, I'll shut up.
We should
Never
do
mind.
We
Ignore
should
me.
do a plat prize. We're at like.
Just do a flat price.
Just do a flat prize and ignore me for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Why don't you look at me? Look at my sheet.
The Grimoire never lies.
480 or so to 90,000 though. That's not bad.
1,000 platinum gone to who?
Kawa more dirt.
No, it's Mod
Oh, I am
RT.
getting ahead of myself.
Major
There's so much more in Lewis Prey.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
no.
I'm lying. Let Megan run the show. I'll shut up.
I
Okay,
don't
it's
know what
okay.
that is.
Just
Alright.
phone number and check, eh?
Yeah,
No,
all
don't hear
set.
your phone here. Whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now. They're in game alias platforming play Warframe and we'll get you 1,000 platinum. Congratulations. Backtracking a little bit, shall we? Back to Lewis Prey. We'll talk about
Okay.
cross-platform play in a hot minute.
Oh.
But I want to go back into a little bit more Lewis Prey.
Okay.
Zaku Deluxe, like we just showed, work in progress. Progress is being had. Also coming with Zaku Deluxe, which is what we showed at TennoCon this year, is a Lotus skin.
And if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Zip, zip, up, up. So this is the
Oh.
art, the concept art by the amazing Liger that we did show at TennoCon.
So good.
Just give you a bit of a reference as to what we're talking about. And then here we have the, again, work in progress in engine, making it look beautiful.
Okay.
The Lotus skin is going to be part of the Zaku Deluxe collection, if you know, you
That
know.
is impressive.
Yeah,
Wow.
incredible detail. Very challenging piece because you have to think about
here we
how
go.
our rigging and cloth and everything would work with it, and it's just going to be stellar. Can't wait to see someone replay the second dream with that.
That's
It's gonna be beautiful.
Wait, what?
So very excited.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, incredible artistry. on display.
One of you guys got to cosplay that for sure.
No.
Come on. Look what
Will
the effort I
DE pay
did.
for the supplies?
Would that
Oh,
actually take effect?
It'd be a lot.
Expensive.
It would be a
The
lot. of
finest silk to make the sleeves. You know, it's doable.
If you change your skin, if
finest.
you could change.
Also coming in Lewis Prey, and we did talk about this last time.
That's
on
what
the
she
Devstream,
just
a
said
little bit more
too. So she's
information.
like,
But
why?
we are doing a Grendel rework and a bunch of Yoreli changes.
Because you
as
don't get the
well.
customization
Uh,
options
Grendel
until
rework we're
after
not gonna get
Second
into
Dream.
right now, because we did talk about it last time. But what we didn't talk about last time was
Or
the
sorry,
Yoreli. Yes.
New War.
And I'm just going to go over them quickly. Her passive. As we know, the critical flow buff that increases critical chance on her secondary when she until she stops moving. We're going to do a little bit of forgiveness before that critical flow buff removes if you stop moving. So a couple seconds of forgiveness there. So if you stop moving, you're not going to get rid of your passive right away. And then for sea snares, you're going to increase damage taken by enemies captured by those bubbles by 2 times, similar to a bit like Neja's ring. And then Marilina, one that applies to also K-drives as well, is preserving Marilina if you go into operator mode. So imagine you're Yoreli, you're on Marilina, and you want to switch to your operator. When you do, Yoreli stays on Marilina. And then that also applies to just doing transference on K-drives. Your Warframe's on the K-drive, you go to transference, you stay on that K-drive, and you can do your
Is
operator.
that getting
Nice.
around not delivering on
So
operators
more
on
reasons
K-drives?
to actually
And I
use
remember
K-drives.
seeing Devstream when I was once in your spot.
Have you guys ever seen RRR?
Yeah, well, bits of it, yes.
Bits of RRR. There's a part at the end where it's like on the shoulders. where they.
Do you think we should have?
Yeah, the operator should
piggybacks?
just jump up on a piggyback. and
Oh,
then-
Okay.
We have 2 operators in a trench coat.
Yeah.
That's your animation team. Can you make that happen?
You know what I'm saying?
And then last but not least, a change to Riptide. This one is making it, again, a little bit more like Neja. You're going to first press, creates a suction water ball. We love a water ball.
Oh.
And then after that timer is done, or you press it again, it's going to explode. And if you press and hold, it will function as it does today. So a little bit of a mechanic change for Riptide. And that's the Yoreli changes.
She flows better. All of her abilities just work a little more effectively, and she does give you that sort of water Neja agility, except you're on your Marilina. So it is generally in every single gameplay moment-to-moment decision making, it just feels smoother. So.
And then she has a suction ball.
She's got a suck
Water
ball.
suction.
Suction
Water
ball.
suction.
Can you have suction?
ball.
And that's a dumb question. You can.
Science. Moving on. Let's talk a little bit about, again, something we mentioned last Devstream, self-damage.
Yes. So self-damage. Well, we've talked about it for many
self-damage.
Devstreams. So
Yep.
we once lived in an era where you could
bye.
just explode yourself and ragdoll yourself into oblivion. We don't. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Sorry, I
matter.
missed that. What?
Is that you used to be able to explode yourself and ragdoll yourself into oblivion. We don't. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you used to be able to, throw down your lens, throw down your Brahma. You would die.
Sorry,
if you
I
closed
still missed that.
no, it doesn't matter. And ragdoll. So, yes. So self-damage. Well, we've talked about it for many
self-damage.
Devstreams. So
Yep.
we once lived in an era where you could just explode yourself and ragdoll yourself into oblivion. We don't. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
okay, I know why he's laughing now. Okay.
Throw down your lens, throw down your Brahma. You would die if you were too close to impact. We totally took away self-damage. We added self-CC and self-stagger. And now, Prime Sure-Footed is sort of the mandatory mod if you want to be using those weapons. We
Right.
changed things with the ammo economy in our Veilbreaker update. And we currently have a prototype, which we're not 100% sure what we're going to do with it yet, but it is working to our specifications, and we're pretty happy with it. This is not a commitment in either way, but we just want to be pretty damn transparent with you guys about what we're thinking for self-damage, which is, we are thinking of bringing it back, and this prototype is going to walk you through exactly how that looks. So, first of all, you cannot kill yourself. Your maximum threshold for damage is 75% regardless of your mod. So if you shoot right at your feet, yep, 75% of your health pool will be taken away. There is range, 25% far away. Any of the multi-shot beams won't hurt you. So for things like Brahma that have fragment, they won't. And then if you hit something that's kind of outside your control, you won't take as much damage. So he die, I chill. This is Pablo's contribution.
Thanks, Pablo.
So now this is I think we have a slow motion version
Yep.
just for people that want to see it again. So what this does is the intended outcome of this change is that you just will be more careful with your massive AoE.
Hello, Halako
clears.
Perimeter.
You need to exercise aiming.
I have
and a
spent
little bit
many
of
months on you.
caution when you're using the frankly often most powerful room clearing weapons in the game. There's a drawback to you if you're a little clumsy, like shooting it right at your feet. You'll get that little damage, and then if you can't control something like that fall off, obviously it's not going to do damage to you. Direct hits, like we said, enemies in this game spawn by the dozen and dozen, so you can't always be in control of where they're going to move. So there's not as big a penalty there.
Okay.
And that shorter range for self-damage applies in that case. Now, important detail here is in this prototype, we have taken away self-CC. So all of this just exists without Prime sure-footed having to mitigate the self-CC. So it's solely a damage drawback, because basically what we have right now is it's only a CC drawback, and there's no damage. So the opposite of this prototype is, okay, now there's damage, it cannot kill you, but it also will never stagger you.
Right.
So that means mods like Prime sure-footed, or just sure-footed, are intended only for enemy knockback, enemy, you know, if you're fighting Profit Taker, what have you, that mod is
Which was the goal.
Which was the goal of the mod,
Yeah.
and you know, in general, this is the prototype that we're working with as a way for those weapons to really stay as powerful as they are, and our ability to redirect how we could balance them for players that are using them with their little bit of attention to where you're aiming, so that you're not just sprinting en masse, shooting the floor, what have you.
Okay,
the
I'm
ammo
glad
for this
about the not
prototype
dying
is
part
in a
too.
spot where there are going to be reactions to it, of course, which I'm reading right now. But yeah, it's different. And
Oh,
it is
excuse me,
something that
sorry.
if we get our hands on it internally in the next week or two, we're probably going to, if we're going to release it this year, it will be with Lewis Prey. So that's sort of the target for it. We will have one
So
Devstream
December.
before then, I think. Maybe not actually, I don't know. But we will talk about it more with you guys in a dev workshop. I just wanted to give you some insight into where that does self-damage bypass shield gate. Right now in the prototype, yes, it's 75% of your pool of health and shield. So
Speaking of targets,
speaking of targets,
we just had a $1,000 anonymous donation that brought us over the 90,000.
Nice.
Congrats, everybody! 9,000. You knocked their shoulder.
thank you, anonymous.
Cool.
Wow.
Anonymous.
That's either
Wow,
someone
that's
that's trying to
crazy.
bribe us to not do that prototype, or really wants us
Loves
to
the
do it.
prototype.
You cannot. It cannot be a
Awesome.
coincidence that that donation came
Thank
in.
you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so just based on, chat's moving too fast, but I am trying to get nuggets out of it so that we can take the feedback from the stream and talk about it a bit more internally. But yeah, those are the prototype videos. That is the general way it's looking right now. And you know, why
Okay,
we're doing this,
I'm
we're
with
just
what they're
trying to keep
showed
the game
so far. I'm
interesting,
not
and we're
upset
trying to
about it the
balance
same way
things
as
in a
I
way
was
that
going to
either
be.
gives players a bit more, you know, gameplay moment-to-moment decision making, because there are ways where our philosophy for nerfing come into play here, and this is more of a redirect of how the AoE
Yeah.
used to work, bringing back self-damage and giving players that use these extremely powerful weapons just that one extra moment where maybe that aim does matter when you're going to clear the room. So,
Yeah, not at your feet.
yeah,
But it's a prototype.
it's a prototype. Yeah.
Working on it.
Yep,
All right.
and it's
Speaking of
looking good
working
so
on it,
far. I don't
Moving
hate
on
it.
to we have a couple more cosmetics coming.
Because
in Lewis
my
Prey.
initial reaction
Concept
was
art
like,
here. We
why?
have 3 Void Shell skins
But
that are
now-
going to be coming in Lewis Prey.
Ooh.
Grendel is going to be getting, and his
Oh.
meatball as well. Getting a Void
No
Shell
longer
skin.
called meatball, but is meatball in our
Is
hearts.
in our hearts will always
In our
be
hearts, it'll
meatball.
always be a
God,
meatball.
That's amazing.
But yes, Grendel is going to be getting a Void Shell skin and
Okay.
his ball, if you
Yes.
will. And then as well, we have Meg and Frost. Dean, if you want to go over to my
Oh, hello.
No,
currently. Oh, sorry.
colors.
I mean, not sorry.
Not
Ay,
sorry.
ay.
You're gonna lose it if you
Oh, I
put
lose it.
Yeah, it's give item, so
Alright,
it's not
sorry.
actually in the.
I'll
You can
go.
just press up on the keyboard.
Oh, aren't you smart?
Up arrow and then do it again.
Yeah.
Tab, up once more.
I need
You just press up again.
I need this.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Hey.
But that didn't fix the colors are still
Yeah,
bad.
that's weird. That
I
didn't
don't know
fix
if I
the
would call it a
that's
fix.
strange.
I don't think that needs to be fixed.
Is that broken? Like we haven't fixed that part
I'm
of the
just
game
trying
yet?
to show you
Yeah,
all
that's
the
weird.
channels,
Alright.
all the
No, it does.
tank
It
channels.
is cool. It expresses some of those ideas.
Yes. Meg Void Shell is going to be coming in Lewis Prey as well. Let me
Oh,
just,
Sheldon.
Got to change the frost?
You can color
You
change
will.
here,
Oh, you
right?
could do give item frost, and that would work.
I'll just do this. I'll do this. I'll do this.
I'm proud of you.
Frosty.
Frost Prime.
Oh, baby.
Choices.
Frost Prime or Frost.
It's like
Frost
Galactus from.
Totally.
Don't say that. Look at
I didn't say
you.
anything.
You said-
It's a Canadian.
Totally not.
Did it
is what
just
I
dump
said.
up another
Fine.
1,000 in there?
That's
It's a drink.
actually
It's a
been
drink I
in-game
make
for-
at home.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And it has those
Nice.
colors.
Here we have. Oh, my sigil. Ignore that sigil. We got Frost Void Shell skin, and again, incredible colors, I
Yeah.
might add. Coming as well in Lewis Prey.
Yeah, and our Void Shell hopes and dreams, every Void Shell will come with a unique texture for you to use on that given frame, and then you can go wild in the customization with exactly what materials and what colors you want to go with them. So we read
I
the
can't
skin
wait to see
and
what
we
Frosty
choose
Nova
custom-
Prime is going to be
colors
doing
do
with
change,
this.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is.
I'm just curious.
Hence the
We're
choice.
We're
To each
almost
their own.
over $4,000 just in the time we've been here. Like,
Amazing.
this
You
is
guys
incredible.
Let's
are
Almost at
go.
92,000.
best.
Amazing.
Yeah, Meyer Valerian just donated $1,300.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Meyer-
much.
Oh,
Well,
my
thank
God.
you.
Thank
Means a lot.
you. Thank you so
Our
much.
quest to conquer cancer is.
Is ongoing. All right. We
That's great.
mentioned
Yeah.
Nightwave.
Oh, right.
Don't look. We mentioned that Nightwave. We do have some new Nightwave coming. Volume 3. Nora's Mix Volume 3 is going to be coming with Lewis Prey. And what that means is some fun new things.
There's some. This is.
This
this is a good
is
track.
very
This
cool.
is a very cool.
I don't want to float our boat, guys,
But
but,
we-
this
but we
is
came up
pretty
with some
good.
good
This is pretty cool.
Or if you've been watching Devstreams for a long time, you may get a finally moment here.
I saw finally in
Yeah,
chat. There
I
it
know
is.
I am.
See it.
All right,
See it.
so this Nightwave, amongst other things, there's a couple new mods. There's going to be a Noggle, lots of really great stuff. That Necromech that you saw, it is a skin, and we have a series of pistol skins as well. Here we go. Look at my.
Finally.
Introduce everyone to the Protocol series of skins. These are inspired from a different time and place, but getting them into Warframe has been a
That's so cool.
ongoing journey, and this Nightwave was a perfect fit for it. It's going to give people that want these skins a new reward
No
track. We'll have
way.
some.
Oh, wow.
I'm a mobster.
I haven't seen these.
take
These are
us
great.
back, take
oh
us
my
back.
God.
Yes, so that we
look
did
at that.
Wow.
We
Okay.
did some upgrades on the assets, and the Protocol skins will be yours. They are amazing in context when you are playing certain missions with them. It
Look
is-
at my tiny pistol.
Yeah.
Look at my tiny pistol.
Yes. And so.
I'm so excited that.
I know.
I would
I
think
know.
that they would be available
know,
for
you know.
dual pistols.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah,
and
the
if you don't,
callback to
you'll
Dark
find out,
Sector is
so-
pretty nice.
Super cool.
Yes. Very.
all in the.
I was
This is
wondering
like a
when
grand
they would do this.
surprise.
I was not as concerned for it, but yeah.
Ooh.
When's this?
This is going to launch with Lewis Prey.
This is with
so there's
Lewis
going to be a
Prey.
new reward
Okay.
track for Nightwave. There's going to
Okay.
be the new Survival Wrinkle game modes, new frame.
Oh man,
And
that's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, it's going to be a good little end to the year. And then there's going to be
Aw, dang.
some-
Okay.
some nods and hints to Deviri to come in there as well.
And here we have the, like you mentioned, the big kahuna.
Yes.
Oh,
big kahuna.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, no,
There it
I
is.
mean, it was there better, so whatever.
Mhm.
This is the Proto Necromech skin.
Yes.
Which
Oh wow.
you have probably
Actually,
been seeing.
can we flash it over in game just to see it?
There you go.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah.
Yes.
That does look really sick.
A lot of people did spy this in the
Yeah.
announcement image. They're like, "Is that new? No.
Mhm.
Yes. No. Yes." I love the discussion.
Is that how they talk?
Yeah.
That's, if you read
That's
our
how they
reform
sound.
content comment with that energy, it's
Oh yeah, makes
Sorry,
sense.
Dean, you can go back to that image. It obviously looked way better in that image. But
No.
this is, again, just a quick summary overview of what's coming in Lewis Prey. Again, to reiterate kind
it's
of what.
loaded.
Yep.
Sorry?
It's loaded.
Locked and loaded, baby.
Yeah.
We got
Like my
that
tiny pistol.
Oh my God. Killing
Mix
it.
with, yeah.
tiny.
My
well,
big
yeah,
bunker.
me-
A big bonker and a
That
fucking
big
pistol.
bunker. Tiny pistol. Go to war. This, like, to reiterate what we have already said in that roadmap image, is Duviri 2023. But winter 2022, Lewis Prey update is coming. We're taking the Warframe out of Duviri, which is the Varuna wolf-inspired Warframe. Her 4 heads,
Yes.
and all of that's gonna.
For
One
4
more head.
heads.
Oh,
Four heads.
I gotta find that.
And a great name.
And a great name
Yes.
designed by you.
All the names.
Yes.
All the names. We just did all the names. Just
We
take
just
them all.
take them all.
Great.
Now, that lovely roadmap image that we showed. Dean, you want to go back to it?
Roadmap.
Appreciate you.
Road again.
That third one, cross-platform play. Now you can talk about what you have to say.
Appreciate
Got you,
Yep,
boo.
I got teed up here. Yes, so we have been sort of surprise launching tests on cross-platform play. Right now, PC and Xbox platform have cross-platform play. It's on, it's staying on, and we're gonna just drop a few more surprise tests at our discretion
Sorry, just
to
updating
monitor
my
how we can
Prime prediction
grow and
order
scale that with
for
including our other platforms.
2026.
And that is a major
Varuna.
priority for us. One of the important parts of our community is connecting them with each other, and cross-platform play is something we've been talking about for literal years, and we want to focus on it as much as we can. I'm not going to say it's going to be done this year, not at all, but we're going to try, and that's basically one of the tech priorities for us before we release something as big as
What the
Paradox is to get
fuck?
the community together. So
Yes.
we're kind of
Is that
setting
another
ourselves up
1,000?
for a truly united community if we can for that 2023 roll in. And this year we are working on more surprise tests, turning on what we can, and you'll be able to, I think you'll hear from us later, maybe the next stream,
Yeah,
we'll be able to
basically
release by the end of the year.
1,500 given by Quake something.
We aren't going to be doing widely broadcasted test announcements. That's just not going to work with how we're enabling things behind the scenes. But as you've already maybe seen or heard with the community, PC and Xbox are on and have stayed on since October 6th, I
Yeah,
think.
our second test, and we've kept it on.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yes, we're
I mean, it would be great if we could just be like, hey,
Yeah.
it's out for everybody at this
course.
time.
Yeah.
But the way it's working, I mean, this is great. Like, it's
Yeah.
really exciting that we have the Xbox PC.
We're making
Yeah.
strides.
Every
one
single
step at a
Archon
time.
hunt I've done since it launched, I've played with an Xbox person,
Oh, I
which has
love
been
it.
super fun.
Yeah,
So
prime time. We've been playing with Xbox people.
Yeah,
Like it's so fun.
And Nintendo Switch and PlayStation, we're hoping to get you in there next, but we're not going to announce when. I think if you already Google Warframe cross-platform play, there's too much
Yeah, there is.
incorrect information. So what we want to do is just get it all in position on our terms internally, turn it on when we can, and then we can officially launch it.
Yeah.
And then there would be like a single.
It's being worked on every single day.
we do.
Every single
day.
day we are working.
And like
on
we
it,
said,
so.
with Echoes of Veilbreaker, we'll have some fixes. So if you're on PC and Xbox,
Yep.
you're going to get some fixes, aka look link. Just kidding, there's more. And then I saw a question in chat. Again, crossplay is our first step, and then next year, cross-save. We want to get cross-platform play obviously working out for everyone before we tackle the more of a hurdle as cross-save. A lot of things to consider there, but one step
Cross-save
at a
is going
time,
to be-
cross-platform play first. And like you said, we'll have
Sorry, did I say
silent
crossplay? Cross-save.
celebrations, if you will.
Tech test.
There is a forum post.
Is
by the
going to be
wonderful DW,
such a
about
huge
the
hurdle to
current
go
crossplay
across.
test. There's an FAQ there and stuff like that. So if you are curious, that is where is going to be updated when these other tests
That'll be
do
the source
happen.
of all truth.
The source.
Single
Dudley's the
source of-
source.
Yeah, you gotta have
My
a single
man.
source of truth. We gotta start containing the cross-platform play things.
Sorry, speaking about the community, just one more thing.
Yeah.
We just got another massive donation from Quake Slate of
Quake, yeah.
$1,500.
$1,500.
So we are now at $93,600.
Oh,
We are closing in on that 100.
Good people.
Oh my God, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to do anything about that. Oh,
And
thank
I
you
know
so
we've been
much.
calling out the big ones, but every donation, big
No,
or small,
Oh,
definitely
absolutely,
helps.
absolutely. Thank you so
Totally.
much.
It's
All
a,
matters.
this is a community effort. It's
Yeah.
so impressive.
This is a month-long community effort, including our creators, including the community team, the dev team,
Yeah.
all these incredible people coming together for this. So thank you so much. If you've donated or just being here and being supportive of it, appreciate you, love you. Thank
Oh,
you so
I
much.
just realized you can't even see their
Oh.
donation goal line because
Right.
mine's overlapping.
Classic rendering.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk tech if Steve's not here.
hello,
Oh,
Steve.
yeah,
okay,
hi,
okay.
all
Can you change
right.
your name to Steve real quick?
Yep. So
kidding.
rendering, we sort of soft launch our enhanced renderer maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Trying to think of when we actually. The pandemic has
Feels
been a
like it,
blur.
yeah.
I have no sense of time, but I do want to talk about what we're going to do with all of our classic versus enhanced rendering moving forward. Which is to say that the current state of development on art, on code, is we're maintaining two rendering techniques. We have our classical rendering technique, which is something that works on last-gen consoles, and then we have our enhanced renderer, which is what brings all the new hotness when our art pipeline and everyone can work in this world.
You're the art.
You're the art hotness.
You're the hotness.
Yes.
Yeah.
The art hotness.
Yes. So I want to show people just the difference, even in something as new as Angels of the Zeramin. What we're looking at now is the classical rendering. So if you're a player going through this, you're like, wow, cool, we're in the Zeramin. But if you're running enhanced, you get decals and you get just better graphics with our enhanced renderer. And as you can imagine, we need to make sure our assets look good in both, with obviously focus on the enhanced. So we are going to be phasing out the classical renderer, hopefully before Deviri. That is our plan, and there's a couple reasons for that. So even in the planes of battle,
Okay,
you
so
can
rest
see
in
the
peace,
differences
my
between classical
980
renderer
Ti.
and we can go right into enhanced,
wow.
and it is, well, it's day in the planes, but it is night and day when you look at the details and even in the shadows there. So don't now.
That
you're
looks
saying
beautiful.
rest in peace, my PC.
I still
What
miss
we're
the
gonna
color
do
that used to be there for
is-
the planes.
And that's okay. Okay, we'll take a look at Deviri. This is things you saw in the Deviri demo, but even the way Deviri looks in classic, this is enhanced, and then take another look. I think we have one more example in the town square. This is classic. And this is enhanced. So these are all scenes from, you can imagine the TennoCon demo would have felt a lot different if you didn't have that enhanced detail, from the decals to the shadows, and yeah, it's
But there are a lot of people who are worried. Like,
there
what
are a lot of people who
happens-
are worried, but don't be. Because the reason we're not releasing this like right now and just turning it off is because we want to make sure that it will perform to what a player has their baseline Warframe performance. So it is a huge tech undertaking.
Well, my baseline's
and
kind
it
of
is going to
degrading at this
unify the way
point
we approach
because
things like
Mirror
marketing
Arena and some
and
other
the
special
ODF
effects
manage.
are
So
making
if there's a
black
simple
squares
group
across my
rendering,
screen.
it's
So
going to unite all of those departments so that they don't need to be living in two worlds with every single asset we produce and how it's going to look and how it's going to run. So our goal is to get all of those last gen consoles running enhanced. It's not that we're going to take them away. That is not what I'm saying. We're going to get them running it, and we're going to be working on that. And we will keep you posted on what levels we're looking at and how we're going to get there. But it's important for things because the enhanced renderer frees up some interesting customizations that right now would only work in enhanced. So maybe if there's a certain character that you met in the new war that could have really cool face tattoos, that's something that currently enhanced rendering supports. And there's a whole school and world behind the scenes that we're working on there.
Kratos, what do you know about
What do you know about face
tattoo?
tattoos? It's paint, right?
It's-
I was born this way.
You were born.
I don't know, Kratos has to be.
Maybe.
Kratos can
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Beautiful. And just because,
Yep.
what would Steve do? And of course, Soulframe will only have enhanced.
Oh,
Soulframe will
no.
not need to worry about this because they will come out with enhanced
they're
out of the
only
gate. There will be no classical for a game called Soulframe.
Thanks,
That's right.
Steve.
There you
Appreciate
go.
it.
Never.
the finger guns at the end there were very good.
Oh, that's harsh.
Oh, damn.
Listen.
Sorry, I missed that.
Self-roasting.
Yeah, you.
It's okay. You were Steven it.
It's all right.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. A couple more things. I know we are 12 minutes over time
Oh,
because
wow.
we're just having such a great time up here.
This is cool.
I do want to go over a couple more things before we depart.
One
One,
of them might be maybe please add facial hair. We're working on it. We're working on it.
we got the
have a
model right here
We have a model.
of both the things that we're trying to work on.
Yep.
Thank you for modeling
Pretty
that.
great, Oz.
Okay. A couple more things, couple reminders. Next week as well, Echoes of Veilbreaker is coming November 2nd. Also launching is the rotation of Prime Resurgence. We mentioned this on the Devstream last time. A little bit of reminder art. Valkyr and Saren Prime are going to be rotated into Prime Resurgence with the Barzia.
Roll up the ring.
Rotated, so you can acquire them, got your Aya, your Regal Aya, whatever it is you want to do, get their goods, get their relics. That will be rotating
Sarah in all
out
caps.
next week.
People have taste.
Okay. Next up, as well, it's November next week, which
Thank
is
you for the reminder.
lovely.
Loving it. Loving
Sorry, apologies. But what comes with November? Movember.
it. Just point at Eric's
Mo-
face.
Movember.
We are going to be doing Movember again this year. We're going to be turning those mustaches back on all platforms as well. We'll be running our classic Movember contest of capture. Get those mustaches ready on your frames. If you're ever wondering, damn, what does Stynax look like with a mushroom?
With a
mustache? With the mustache? You're going to find out next week when we launch the mustaches on all platforms again. Fun times ahead for Movember. We will be doing that for the whole month of November, as one does.
And that is
All right.
one type of facial hair that's coming. That isn't what I meant.
That isn't what you meant.
Facial hair
Only
is
with
coming at
enhanced.
all.
Yeah.
Only with enhanced.
Only
that
with
is
enhanced,
not-
you get mustaches. Yeah.
Yes, that is not what I meant.
No, that's not what you meant.
You'll see.
Other hair in other places.
Not sure.
Moving on. one quick note about the Tenogen program. If you are a beautiful Tenogen artist, A, we love you.
yeah.
B, there's a couple changes coming to the program. There will be a full post up brought to you by the wonderful Taylor King. But basically what we're doing is we're going to be removing around deadlines, and we'll be reviewing submissions on a frequent interval schedule.
Good.
There's a lot of reasons detailed out in the forum post about this, but the goal is to change and reduce the timeline between submission, feedback, acceptance, and finally going into the game. If you're familiar with our cadence of Tenogen, you know it's kind of grown apart as the years have gone on. Just how
Yep.
we've,
Yeah, we all
switched.
kind of do them in batches,
We
right?
do them in batches. We're, as clearly we're trying to do it on all platforms at the same time, so there's a bit of a timeline with that. So instead of, making a hard deadline, which also affects the artists as well, with having to, see that deadline grind out, a potential Tenogen, which burns them out, all that stuff we want to avoid. So we're just going to be doing a bit of a frequent internal schedule. We'll still be doing feedback to the artist, we'll still be talking to you, but you'll hear from us when we start doing these internal schedules.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really refreshing change. We've been sustaining the program, I think, since 2015, back when Carrie and I started it back in the old days.
Yeah.
Carrie, who was going to join us today, but is also feeling sick.
Aw, Carrie.
And it's come a long way since then, and it definitely, the round approach, there's just too much. And the team hasn't really,
I didn't really think about the crunch that is sometimes with that deadline too.
Yeah, we don't want
and
that.
that's not something we want. That's not fun.
No.
So it's going to just be, making them as they come in.
Yeah,
So,
there will be a much bigger, better spoken / written.
I don't know, we're kind of nailing this.
We're really good.
Yeah, we are
Totally.
nailing it.
Everyone's got it.
Taylor's the expert, and she has a wonderful draft written up on the forums, I do believe.
Cool.
So you'll be able to check that out if you're a Tenogen artist. Of course, we'll make this known to our lovely Tenogen artists as well.
Nice.
And that kind of wraps up.
It makes
all
me wonder,
that
has
I had. You
Faven
have something else?
done any
more
Grax
thinking,
skins lately that are
thinking.
new?
My books I go.
Into my grimoire.
What does the
Well,
grimoire have?
this grimoire was a 2018 notebook when we were talking about releasing. 2018 August. It goes back, but that's not as interesting as anything else I have to possibly say, which
Very
is
good.
some chat interaction. So let's see what.
let's
I don't
go.
think so, yeah.
Yeah. So when you're, marking your calendars for gearing up for Warframe, you will get something next week.
Can we go back to that roadmap, Dame? So
No.
sorry.
You don't need it. You don't need
No, I
it.
love it.
So, yeah.
Ah.
Next
No,
week,
no,
and then
because-
next week,
got
and
a
then
donation.
95, almost.
No, Echoes of Veilbreaker ain't on here. That's next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, you're right.
Echoes of Veilbreaker next week.
Yeah, we
Lewis
do have-
Prey
Winter 2020.
Winter.
sometime in the next before the new year, before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going to have some lore. It's going to have new frame. It's going to have a variant survival game mode with free mech insanity plus some buffing with some black and white themes. And then, we are moving to Viri. We simply must. And then we are going to be continuously focusing on tech for cross-platform play, which will pave the way for cross-save. And then within all that, we're also going to be looking at the rendering unification so that we can live in one world where assets exist solely and enhanced without having to double back on the classical as well.
It makes sense that they're
Jesus,
trying to
this is
streamline
go back to
things
the
because of the
thing.
crossplay.
Dean's the man. Speaking of Dean,
And
you wanna do
cross-save.
another platinum prize? Oh wait, are we done?
How many have we done?
No, actually, we have a lot to do still. We have one more platinum to do and our Revenant.
Let's do a platinum prize.
Okay.
All right.
Shall
All
we?
right.
I do want to say that we have been seeing the comments about Archon shards versus Tau Forged, and we do have some conversations about it. We have nothing to share about
No,
changes at this time.
2929, sorry.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey, Kratos, don't make me. Boy,
You gotta say boy. All you have to say it.
wake up.
All you say in that cosplay is boy.
36
got? Who's the
months.
winner?
So
Oh,
you
it's
have now 4 little
29.
kids.
Oh.
Lol.
Okay. Thank you for the resubscription.
This was for the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform you play Warframe on, and we'll get.
Lord_Datastorm gifted a tier 1 sub to Casardis. They've given 64 gift subs in the channel.
Xadis.
Okay, your platform.
Thank you so much, Lord Data Storm.
The Archon shards versus Tau Forged
Both
Archon
for the
shards, we do have
resubscription
an
and the gifted
ongoing
sub.
feedback thread internally about that on if and what we would do to change it. But right now there is no confirmed plan, but we are reading the feedback. So I just wanted to make sure that had a house in the Devstream body for the recap. My friends only play on Classic. We are going to get Enhanced working.
Yeah.
So that is
Enhance will work for your
Yes.
classic friends.
Yes. that is the plan.
I did see a question about when is the armor attachments on Drifter going to be
Also
coming.
Echoes of
Also
Veilbreaker.
Echoes of Veilbreaker, the chest, arms, legs, and assigned Danas you're going to be able to equip on your operator. So we're making that work for next week, November 2nd, Echoes of Veilbreaker all platforms. Let's see it. Can we do a Revenant Prime Access giveaway while we look at the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, Dean's ready! He's his finger ready to go.
Man, and what did we got far in donations.
We're like,
I feel like if we get like
Star Dreamers.
$132 more and break that
that's great.
95,000.
Star Dreamers.
How do they get their Revenant Prime Access?
Just put it in the chat.
No! Please mess with the Warframe Twitch channel watching right now with your in-game alias and platform play Warframe will get you your Revenant Prime Access Star Dreamers. Thank you.
What about augment changes? We do have another round.
We do have another round, not Echoes of Veilbreaker,
Tonight.
potentially Lewis Prey. That's where it would be if we can get through the rest of the alphabet.
Yeah, we're
list.
taking a look at, just existing content in the game, and we're reviewing it always. So we have the Grendel and the Ureli tweaks. We do intend to have the augment tweaks. We are going to take a deeper look at the self-damage prototype, and we're going to add these 2 more nodes and this variance game mode, new frame, getting all that in your hands this year. Absolutely. And we do not have, I don't know what that was, Farouk. I think it's at Atlas, but I'm not sure. Augment slot when. We currently don't have plans for that at all. Yeah, we really are doing a
Augment slots
very
would be
different thing with Deviri that
amazing.
we're excited to talk about when we're closer to releasing it, and we're going to
Oh
invite
my
you to
God.
that Deviri dedicated.
That'll be a really fun stream.
Yeah, the dedicated Deviri dev stream will
If I'm
happen.
not on the couch, I'm gonna sit outside.
Sounds like
I'm,
can I come back?
I'll like
I don't
be
know.
with
After your
hello.
vision today, you might be the most powerful eyeballs we
Oh,
have, so we
that's
might
so
need
perfect.
you.
Yeah,
But we
okay.
will be inviting you to that January Deviri dev stream closer to end of year.
It'd be awesome.
You can see all that. Dedicated peculiar mod slot. Yes to that, no to the augment slot. That makes sense.
That makes
We will
flowers
do it.
for all?
Could you
Yes.
imagine? Could you
Do it,
imagine?
do it.
No. No, it's not going to happen. How about, Trump
Oh,
is
there
second.
it is. We just crossed 95.
Woo! No, we
95?
didn't.
Yes, we did. We're over 95. Kaboom.
Thank you.
Damn.
That was like, what, 5,000 in one stream?
Yeah.
Do it.
Look at
The
that.
gift that keeps on
We're just
giving,
giving
yes.
Is that like
stuff away.
6K?
Any new
already?
Lavirian? Yes,
Yeah.
Varuna, the wolf-inspired Warframe, is going to have a Lavirian in Lewis Prey in winter 2022. You can expect
Serdar,
that.
sorry.
Sir, sorry, you won our second Revenant Prime Access of
Holy
the day.
crap.
Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform play Warframe on, and we'll get you Revenant Prime Access. Congratulations.
There goes another $50.
Cancer. All right, what do we got here?
Cool.
What do we got here? We got.
Good games.
Will we
Pogs.
review ammo changes with self-damage things? We'll talk about. I don't know if we will. Prototypes, doobie prototyping, and the goal of that is to take out the self CC because obviously.
The self CC,
and that's locked
like-
behind daily login system. We don't want it.
As long as it's not both CC and self-damage at the
Just
same
one
time, I
question,
think it should be
bringing up what
fine.
we talked about with damage attenuation with the Archons. We're going to be reviewing that next year.
Yes.
We don't have any plans for changes in the upcoming updates, but still on the mind, of course.
Yes.
But it's not going to be in the updates coming up.
There's a lot to do in this game. It turns out.
There is a lot to do.
There isn't it? Never. Please, I don't
Is it
know.
all for free too?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, I think that's it.
I think that's it. Thank you so much
think
for
that's
being
it.
here, my
Oh,
friends.
It was amazing. Thank
been
you
so good.
to the. Wow, there's just
Thank you.
more donations.
Oh
coming
my
in.
God.
Thank you.
We're good. And
Thank you, everyone.
Our
I'm
next
gonna,
stream's
I'm gonna
Monday, right?
We have a
Pause.
bit. I thought he was leaving.
No, he's giving the quest.
Oh, there it is. Shout out to you can get that t-shirt, exclamation point merch. You can get the Sawgoff floof as well. We got a wonderful.
I'm a
blend.
broke ass
Thank you,
bitch. I can only buy the
Self-Defense
one
Conference
ass
merch.
thing.
The net proceeds are going to go towards the whole campaign at the end of the campaign, which is going to be Monday.
Yep.
So we'll have a big finale stream. Rev's going to be there.
See y'all Monday.
I'm going to be
Monday.
there. And the community
And
will
it's
be
actually
there.
Halloween that day.
It's actually Halloween.
what will you
so
dress
if you
up?
thought these were costumes.
No, I just wear this every day. This is just my
We're
normal.
both gonna wear.
I mean, honestly, I can see Reb wearing that every single day. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll be boy. So we'll see you Monday for the Quest to Conquer Cancer finale stream. Thank you so much to everyone for joining and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
And again, thank you so much for the Quest to Conquer Cancer donations. It
Amazing.
means the world to us that you support us as we do our quest to conquer cancer. We will see you Monday for that, and we'll see you next time on the couch for another stream eventually.
There's another dev stream this year. Don't miss it.
There's one more later on. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
For November. And that was it. Unreal. Okay, wow. I'm not surprised I didn't see any assets for like the what's being shown into the dojo and whatnot. Okay, there it goes. So, now normally I would continue streaming gameplay or something. I'll just turn on some music. And but I have work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So that means I have to get up at 6. And I have to take my pills in 10 minutes. So yes, I will be ending this stream very shortly. Actually, you know what? We should just... actually, let's see if I can grab... Yeah, 6 in the morning is what I have to get up at. Let me see. There should be an assets thing from the crew. Yes. Let me just find the one I want to put. Yeah, the roadmap is probably the best. Show in folder, move that over here. And bring that up. Large. And do that. And then we are going to raid. So thank you so much, everybody, for all the follows tonight and all the resubscriptions and gifted subs. I am going to try and find somebody to send the love over to. Hopefully somebody who's also doing the campaign. I know one who is definitely doing the campaign right now. But there's another I can send the love over to. But okay, I know who we're sending it to. I hardly ever get to read them because our time slots are just not compatible usually. So, shoot, I have to take a look at things. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, that was the final deadline. We have how much time? Okay. There's going to be a Monday stream because I have some giveaways I need to do. I'm not doing them tonight. So, the next stream will be on Monday after work. But before the evening time because it's going to be Halloween. And I don't remember what I'm working on Tuesday, but apparently I work a morning shift on Monday. Let me take a double check. Yeah, it's going to be an afternoon stream. I'm going to try to get myself a ride home from work, and we're going to do some giveaways. So for those who stuck out with this stream today, it will be in the afternoon, probably around 3 o'clock, hopefully 2:30. I'm going to try to get a ride home, do all that post-work stuff, grab some food, and then we're just going to start doing some gameplay and giveaways. So I will see you guys Monday for a Halloween stream, and I will we've got a Veil Breaker pack. We've got I have a Prime Access I need to give away. That's not because of Quest to Conquer Cancer, but Revenant Prime maybe. See you later. Bye.